Hey friends, Dave here, fishing not working, and I am definitely not working today. This is January, it's cold outside. It's actually too cold to be fishing. I was out fishing a few weeks ago and the live well froze. It was just bad. I froze. That's the worst part. And worse than that, I didn't catch any fish. But I got a quick video for you. I like making jigs for fishing, and I'm experimenting, and I've making this jig that is super heavy duty. It looks good, it lasts, holds together, and it's easy. And you can pick the colors, everything. Crappie fishing is a blast, and the trick is just getting the right colors. We're gonna make a jig here that's simple, fast, fun. Anybody can do it. So let's get started. We'll do this real quick. Start with a jig. On Amazon, you can get these jigs. They're just unpainted jigs, all different sizes. This is about a 1/16 size jig, 1/16 of an ounce. They come lead colored. Take some fingernail polish, go to the dollar store and pay $5. Well, pay $2. It's not $1 anymore for some fingernail polish. Any color you want, black, red, green, blue, purple, whatever you like, whatever you think the fish like. Paint them, it lasts. That's what we're starting with. If you notice, you may not be able to see it here. There's a little nub here that grabs the little worms. We're going to flatten that just to make it a little bit easier. Okay. We'll put it in our vise. Okay. The key is the color. You can use any color you like. Blood color, black, whatever you think is going to work this spring. I've not used a yellow yet. I'm going to try yellow just for the sake. This is a first. And this is not a floss. This is actually a thread. And the idea is we're going to get the body covered enough that this yellow is going to show through. Because this will be the color I'm using. So basically, we start with the body, pick your color. What I do here is I'm wrapping here, so there it is. We're going to use a generous amount of thread. Okay, as you can see, I put quite a bit of thread down. I really don't think you can use too much thread. This is a thinner thread, so it takes quite a few more wraps. Next thing we'll worry about is the tail. Now, a lot of times you can use a marabou for tail. Marabou is just a fluffy white feather. Okay, if you don't need marabou, you can just go get you a standard feather. Okay, can you see that? If you look at this feather, see the ends here, which are more organized, and you got the base of it that's more like a, I don't know what you call it, fluff. So we're going to try using some of this stuff for a tail. Because it's light. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. You don't need a lot for a tail. That's probably way too much. Let's get rid of some of that. Bunch it together. Here we go. I usually, when I'm attaching something, it's a couple light wraps before I just trying to get it all captured. Yeah. There you are, strands in there, what the heck. this black that you can see, we got to cover it up with some yellow. This isn't the brightest yellow. There's fluorescent yellows. For if you want to make a bright one, you'd use a different kind of yellow. We'll see how this turns out. But we're going to cover up any black with this thread. Just let the tail be black. If any black shows, or bleeds through, we're just gonna cover it up. Okay, next thing I like to use fish like a little shiny, shiny things attract fish. This is called flash. It's just strips of flash foil. Okay, here's a yellow tinted one. Let's try that for kicks. It's a yellow tint, and basically we're going to give it a little bit of shiny stuff. And so all we do is, it doesn't take much. Hold this on here, attach it. I got a little more black I got to cover, it looks like. Okay, I'm going to bring my string down here to the end. I'm going to tie it off, put what we call a half hitch. And we're going to get this string out of the way. Okay, so here's what we got so far. And here is our flash hanging off. We're going to take this flash and gently hold it. And we're going to wind it on here. And what this does, when the light hits it just right, it is going to reflect light. Add little sparkles to it. In fact, I'm going to do 2 layers of this. I think it'll look good. Try it one more time here. This is a rotating vise. This is a Griffin Odyssey Spider. It's a pretty affordable vise. And it's got this rotating part that I dearly love, which is perfect. Ooh, don't let go of that crap. Here, hold on to that. Quit shaking. And we got to attach that. There we go. We got it. Okay. Make sure. Okay, I got it. So, you can see it. We got a little bling in here. Let me cut this off. Get rid of that. We're going to tie this off. And it doesn't need much because you're going to see what's going to happen next. Told you this is easy. So far, nothing special, no special skills. And this is where we're at so far. Okay? Watch this. Maybe if I can find it. Here we go. Let's get this light. This is a UV glue. This is thin. I have some thick stuff, but I don't like it. The thin, it's very usable. We'll put a coating of this on there. We hit it with what they call a torch. It's like black light. And it turns this glue rock hard and clear. This is clear. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to put a coating of this gently on this. If we get too much up here, it'll just kind of rotate. See, I'm getting some black in it. Let's get that out of there. Here we go. We'll let that seep around the bottom side of it. Put a little drop here. That flash wants to come loose, it looks like, but that's all right. Okay, I've got it all the way around. Where's my light? Okay, torch. It's just a, I think it's got a AA battery, one AA battery. Very simple. That's how you turn it on. Pretty simple. And we get this ready, get that glue spread around evenly. I'm not gonna, once I got it where I want it, we're just gonna come under here and it's going to turn rock hard. Doesn't take much. And I got it now. It looks like I have some things sticking out of here that I can trim off with the scissors. But this is going to be the most sturdy, heavy-duty jig you've ever made. It will last fish after fish after fish. Color is not a big deal. You see a little fray here. Okay, let's show you. Whoop, there's a little drop here. I got to trim this off. It's a little drop of glue. There. Let me show you what we got. You see that? You got those sparkles. It's going to attract light. Yellow is not too bad. You can get a brighter string, which will make the thing brighter. You make any color you want, any color tail. You can color the heads. You need a variety of things, and it's that simple. And if we were trying, we'd have made it much, much, much quicker. It is just that simple. That is it. It really doesn't get any simpler than that. And this thing will last, I don't know how many fish you can catch on this until the tail wears off. Be quite a few. And you can use your imagination and make any color you like, any layout, flash or no flash. You put all kinds of ribbon on it. You can put, you know, it seems like sometimes in the spring they want them bright colors, so shop and get some bright colors. You can even back it with what I did and then go over it with, there's all kinds of things you can go over it with, shine, and then hit it with the UV and it sets it permanently, the UV glue. So really easy, affordable, it works. And I tend to, when I fish these, I'll put two of them on a line. I'll put them pretty close to each other, 6 to 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches. And there's times you'll catch doubles. But when them crappie get running, I've been out fishing a lot of times and I see these old guys drive up in their trucks and their bucket and pull out that 8-9 foot rod. They have string tied on the end of it, you know, 4 or 5 foot of string, have a jig on the end, and they just jig in the rocks up close to the bank and they're pulling them crappie out. And when they stop, they just go to the next place. It's kind of interesting to watch. And when talking to them, there's just certain colors for certain days. And once you figure it out. So if you had a bunch of these made up in your tackle box and could switch real quick, these are the way to go. And they'll last and last and last until you break them off, or I don't know how you wear them out, but it's pretty cool. Try this. I think you'd be happy and use your imagination. So thanks for watching. Hey, take good fishing. Make a memory. We'll see you next time.